Hey everybody, it's Mr. Richards. I'm going to do a quick how-to video example with my cat, and the video example is going to be how to trim a cat's claws. Alright, and I've got my cat George right here. This is George. He's very patient, although he might get a little feisty because he doesn't always like to be sitting in my lap. For this, you are going to need a nail clipper. I have this one right here. It's made especially for cats because it's really small. It should be sharp. I found that these last for about a year or so before they either need to be sharpened or replaced, because sharp is really important so it doesn't crush the nail. You want it to clip it. If you think about trying to clip your own fingernails with the dull fingernail clippers, it's awful. So the same is true for cats. All right, so we'll see how this works. All right. So here's my cat. Now George is pretty tolerant, and if he just gets a couple of ear rubs, he's usually pretty good. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I've got him in my left hand, and I've got the clippers in the right, and I'm not holding him super tight. Okay, because animals tend to freak out if you hold them super tight. Okay, but all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep giving him a little bit of positive feedback, like giving a little ear scratches. I'm just going to go, and you just, in order to clip a cat's toenails, you just kind of press on top of their little toe, and that will expose the nail. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but if you just press on top of their toe, you can see the nail, and it's super sharp. All right, and you need to do this like once a week almost to make sure. So anyway, so I'm going to go through and do this real quick. Once you get started, it's usually a good idea to do them all and then finish, working quickly but smoothly, because the more time you spend doing this, the more they tend to not like it and freak out. So here we go. I'm going to get right at it. He also likes to chew on the thing, so I kind of have to get his face away. Yep, and then he's squirming. Okay, buddy, let's do this. You can do a good job. You've done it before. There we go. And when you're clipping, with George, it's easy because he has clear nails or clear claws. But with some other cats that might have dark colored claws, oh, see, it's freaking out. So I'll just take a little break. If they have dark colored claws, you can't see it. But if you have a clear clawed cat, when you look at their claw, they actually have kind of a pink portion, and that's called the quick. And if you cut that, they'll start bleeding, and it kind of hurts them. But you can usually trim up to about 1 millimeter away from the quick, and they're still okay. And that cuts the nails short enough to not cause them to wreck furniture or have super sharp claws when you're just trying to hold them. All right. So I think we did like 3 of them. We're gonna do a couple more. That one's good. All right. George, you're doing a pretty good job. You're just kind of in my way. And one of the things that you get used to is just being able to do this while the nails are in kind of an awkward position, because animals don't always just sit there and let you do stuff like this, right? So that was his front claws. What I found is that these actually tend to be pretty dull, or I should say these are the ones that get sharp. And his back claws usually don't cause a problem. He doesn't scratch things up with them, and because he's using his back feet to move around a lot, they actually don't get that sharp. So it's his front claws that I concentrate on. And I'll just do a little bit of work on his back claws. But anyway, so that's how I clip my cat's toenails, and he's been, I would say I'd give him probably a B- for his behavior today. Usually he's a little bit better, but today he's a little extra squirmy. So thank you, George. And that's how you trim a cat's claws.